Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Crash Bandicoot n.sane Trilogy. Last time we eventually managed to do everything in orange asphalt, including getting our first gold relic, mostly off screen until the very end. We did Mad Bombers and we got the green gem in Flaming Passion, and because we got the green gem, we can now collect both gems in Gone Tomorrow, the second feature level.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Only now you're telling us to beware of Uka Uka, and I really don't know why the screen keeps flashing white for a moment there. I don't know if it's because of the recorder. Is it because of the Hall Pog? I'll have to check when I'm not recording. Fortunately, I don't have any means of rewatching the cutscene things, so it would mean starting the whole game again, which I am in no rush to do. Yeah, Gone Tomorrow is quite a long level. We have these guys. They shoot 3 missiles and then reveal the most obvious shoot me like Zebra, or you can just spin into them like I did. I want to try something. What happens if I shoot it from here? Oh no. You cannot shoot to the checkpoint crates. I think you can shoot them in the original, but for some reason you can't shoot them in this. Not sure why, but apparently you can't. So there's a green gem platform right towards the end of the level, and within that green gem platform is not only the second gem, but there's also a switch box which is needed to activate most of these outline crates. And we do have some switch boxes here already. I'll activate those ones. What does shooting this one do? There we go. I think they want you to use the bazooka, so you don't really need to do any sort of backtracking. Thankfully, the level takes you to around the gem platform at the end of the hidden path takes you back to this particular point. It's really just to get that one crate up there and a few later on in the 2D area. So it pads the level out, but at the very least you're not actually backtracking for anything. So on this level I don't mind, but you do have to be wary of the checkpoints. Otherwise you're going to have to do the entire gem path again and break everything here again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to avoid this checkpoint, and I think there's one further up ahead. And just bazooka everything in my path. Except for the crates. I can spin into the crates. Yeah, I'm so glad the double jump actually works in this version of the game, because I really hate the double jump in the original. It's so unresponsive. No, I'm not going to take the risk. Because you do need that TNT. Actually, I don't think you do. I think you can shoot the crates underneath the TNT. I think you can just shoot them down there. We've done that now, but I don't think you actually need that TNT crate. I don't know if it worked that way in the original, or I can't remember which one I'm thinking of now. But for one version of this game, you don't actually need the TNT crate, because I believe you can just shoot the Wumpa fruit through the steel crates. I mean, when we were in Flaming Passion, I was able to shoot those nitro crates, even though they were on the other side of a wall. So, in this version, you can just shoot through walls. You can't shoot the Wumpa fruit in this version, sadly. In the original Crash 3, you could shoot the Wumpa fruit and it would somehow still count towards your Wumpa fruit count. But, so by shooting a Wumpa fruit with a Wumpa fruit, you somehow gain a Wumpa fruit. And you don't need to worry about your counter. It doesn't cost ammo or anything like that, even though that is what you're shooting. It wouldn't work if you ended up getting an extra life because you hit 100. Yeah, for some of these levels you actually do need to shoot all of the nitro crates, because it will otherwise shut them off. Because there is no nitro switch crate in some of these levels. There is for some, but not for others. It's a bit weird. Like the level we're doing after this, Bug Light has one. But I don't think Gone Tomorrow has one. Okay, I want to break that one. Actually, I didn't really need to, because that bonus room now counts as a checkpoint. So I could have ignored that one as well. Alright, I'm going to clear out the level first. And I'm not going to clear out the level first, let's just jump onto this. Or just walk onto it, rather. What were the buildings that are popping in? I thought the textures for this game were really good, apparently not entirely. They're still popping. Yeah, everything is green. Absolutely everything around here is green. These guys, they have a backside that's green. But they're mostly green. One per fruit each. Cheapskates. Not what I was going for, but okay. Encore. Encore. Okay. Rockets. I don't quite read what it all said. Alright, break that. And that's it. there are like two crates further ahead. You really don't need to, you're really not activating that many outline boxes. But you know, again, you're at the very least not backtracking for anything. And there we go. We're now safe. Mostly. Pick up any one per fruit I left behind. Except for that one that I didn't grab after that I just in the box that I made appear. Let's see. I think you can just shoot the... Well, no way of finding out there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing just goes through the steel crates in this version. Bit of a design flaw there, I guess, or something they didn't notice. I don't know. I don't know why you can shoot through the walls in this version. Kind of makes that little bit pointless. Okay, I sort of slid off the side there. I really couldn't clear the level. I still can't read what that says. It looks like it says N-Gaia rockets. Who's N-Gaia? Yeah. Come on, ugly. Why have these guys got teeth? I accidentally picked up the other gem there, but that's fine. There we go. Compared to Future Frenzy, that is nothing. But Future Frenzy is a long way off. We have one more main level left to do. It's another Egyptian one, but thankfully this one does have a number of differences that really sets it apart from the rest. I mean, Tomb Raider did have the water, but, you know, other than the water aesthetically, it was still a standard Egyptian level. Whereas Bug Light is the title may allows you to guess. It's a dark level. We need the Firefly once again. And it also has a pathway that requires you to collect all of the colour gems, which I've just realised I can't go on yet because I don't have the yellow gem. And I only have one relic. I need 10. So we're not going to be doing that other pathway for much later on. I mean, this is technically supposed to be the final level. We may as well make it the final gem. So I believe for the n.sane Trilogy, there's a slight programming error where you actually only need to gather all the relics rather than all of the gems. Which I'm pretty sure wasn't the case in the n.sane Trilogy, but yeah, you don't actually have to collect all of the gems in the n.sane Trilogy. You just need all of the relics. There goes both Aku Akus. I could have been invincible now. Oh, no, I needed it. Well, you're going to be invincible by default later on, anyway. And yeah, this level does have quite a number of outdoor sections as well. Doors, which I didn't really do. It's not good when you have the firefight you're trying to keep around. Once again, this is the n.sane Trilogy, so you do have a sound effect to listen out. I spun into him. Right, so don't jump on that. I don't know what happens if you go to the end and then you realize you don't have the yellow gem. 2, and that's 3. So for the first time in Crash 3, so this entire playthrough I'm invincible. This is a bad sign, because I'm pretty much, you need the invincibility speed boost for several of the time trials. Just for the gold. You really need them for the platinums. Woohoo! Alright, now this bonus room is kind of annoying. Just because you're not given much time. Was going around that pillar necessary? Right, so I'm going to try and take advantage of the bazooka. Alright, this is not taking advantage of that. And yeah, this is why it can be a pain. Trying to aim downwards for these things. Go. Coco, where are you going? Okay, that was weird. Oh, I'm way too close to this thing, alright. No, I'm fine. Alright, and now just Death Tornado spin to the end. You can just about see the Wumpa Fruit there. There is a pit there. But I have a Death Tornado spin, which is much more useful. It's weird how the counter still goes above 100 for the bonus rings. Why doesn't it just give me the extra luck? Very strange. Enough for another extra life. I always like it when that happens. Ooh, just missed that. I don't know what spinning into it is going to do. Spinning into the actual mummy is fine, but not spinning into the spike wheel. They just vanish out of existence. I don't know why I'm bothering with trying to shoot these things, because this is right here. And there we go, that's all the crystals. And we'll be back to this level much later. But now it is time for the final boss, sort of. We have to face this boss twice. Now, do I showcase the boss twice, or do I not? I mean, I'm showcasing every backtracking area twice. So do I? Or do I not? That is the question. You know what? I won't. I'll show the cutscenes and then we'll cut to when I defeat the boss.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you!
You know what? I've changed my mind. I'll showcase the boss twice. You know, when you're doing it post commentary, it doesn't feel so bad, but here, since I'm doing this live, it seems kind of weird.
Crash Bandicoot, for the last time, Give the crystals to me!
Alright, final boss. So it's, what you gotta do is you gotta avoid whatever Aku Aku and Uka Uka are doing. And Cortex is once again gonna be firing these things at you. I don't think the hitboxes are as horrible as they are in Crash 1 Remastered though. And then after a few shots, he'll start throwing bombs. Now where he throws the bombs, I believe it is random. And obviously avoid the explosions. That for some reason lets the shield down. Hit Cortex off. Aku Aku and Uka Uka stop fighting for some reason. Then you can knock Cortex down. And only about 10 seconds afterwards does Uka Uka actually do something to stop Cortex. It's even dumber in Rapid Cortex where Crunch just punches Cortex off the thing. And then Uka Uka very slowly and very cautiously comes down to pick him up. It's so stupid. Alright. This one is probably the hardest to avoid, but once you know that they just go to the left, then to the right, then to the left, then to the right, it's not that bad. You don't want to touch these things immediately either. Like, you have got to be careful that Cortex doesn't actually just chuck one right onto your head, because it will explode instantly. You know, Aku Aku, you could just fire down at them whilst they're in there. And now they start to create these explosions, the hitbox of which is tiny. In fact, they're smaller here. Like the actual graphic, I mean. But they always do it wherever you're standing, so as long as you just move out of the way, you don't need to worry about getting hurt. And there we go. Again, I don't know why they decide to stop. Really simple, but you do want to make sure you actually knock him in. Damn you, Death Tornado Spin. And there's our final power-up. Speed Shoes. Which are actually somewhat decent in this version. Don't fall down the pit. But we're not done yet.
Defeated again. This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
Alright, well I might just leave the credits in the original video and then just edit it in at the end of the final part, because those credits do have like a nice Sonic the Hedgehog-esque medley, I think it's the word, which is like a combination of the different level themes throughout all three games, and it's pretty good. I might just leave that in at the end of the playthrough and then allow you guys to hear it. So yeah, we have all 25 crystals, but we still have much further to go. And I gotta make sure I don't grab the last relic before grabbing the last gem, which will probably end up being Dynamite's relic, but not Dynamite, Aegapus Rex. Since we still have to do that secret level, and we still have a few bonus platforms here and there. We have the one in Dynamite, which will take us to Aegapus Rex. We still have the gem paths in Buglight. And I think as far as these levels go, that's it. All that remains now... Didn't even do that. All that remains now is trying to grab the relics. So let's just go for one. I mean, I already technically have one, but... let's try and go for one gold relic. We'll do it in Toad Village. I'm not going to be getting the platinum by any means, but we can try it for this. We got speed shoes now, so let's go. And this is all you're doing. This is why I'm not really going to be showcasing these. I know it's a bit weird considering that I do tend to do quite a lot of for the most part, I do try to go for 100% playthroughs. And at any point, if you see me pause, I'm going to keep pausing the game like that because I'm really bad. When it comes to my thumb always just slips off the analog stick. I don't know what I do that always causes it to slide off, and it happens no matter what game I'm playing. I could be playing it on the there goes any chance of a fast time now. if I'm playing on the PS2 or Math of Cortex, the PS3, the PS4, my thumb always just slides off the analog stick. So that's why I pause then. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and do this like post commentary or anything like that, right? Let's actually try and do this the right way. Get another L Pier. I don't know why it's limited to 3 letters. It's so stupid. Am I supposed to spell my name as J-A-K? Like that, Jack? But yeah, that's the only one I'm going to be showing off. So I got another 27 gold relics to get. And I really hate going for the ones in the motorbike levels. And hot cocoa. So, I'm going to go and get the rest of the gold relics off screen, with the exception of one, whichever one that will be. And then we can go for the remainder of the gems. So, I will see you guys then.